Video Visions, virtual admissions here on Solid State. Oh, Vlad the Younger's invitation. I have an appreciably profitable offer to make you. It has to do with that well of mine. Please treat it as a matter of urgency and importance. V. Olgemski, the Younger. Anyways, yeah, this is Video Visions. I'm your host for this first section, Edgar Kastner, and we're still playing Pathologic. In case you didn't notice, it's never going away. I swear to God, this is going to be your life now. Is going to be watching me play Pathologic over and over again. Oh yeah, this house I already raided. I guess they don't respawn. Maybe not within the day. I don't know if the looters respawn like after a day and it like resets the items. I don't actually know. Man, because I'd have to like mark it off. I'd have to mark it off in my head and go back there the day after. I could probably check too. I could look at the footage, figure out where the house is, and check back on it later in the playthrough. But I'd have to write that down, and I'm not writing down right now. I'm talking. All right. Virtual Admissions, it's the entertainment block on twitch.tv that you have been looking for. You've stumbled upon us, and now sit down, sit back, listen, close your eyes, and reap the rewards. Reap the rewards of your pursuit, because here we are. Yeah, so Pathologic is just what I'm going to be playing from now on. You know, I'm going to play this, then I'm going to have to sit and fight against the Marble's Nest, which is 2 hours. So that's I'm going to say that's a little over a week, just about a little over a week. Is it? Wait. So if it's 5 times 2, that's 10. So it's 100 minutes, which is. No, that is not 2 hours. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours. So that would be right, because it's yeah. So 2 weeks would be over. So Marble's Nest would take literally 2 weeks, and that's considering if I actually and that would be if I actually played it straight, just got to the end. I think there's supposed to be multiple endings, which I'm always a little antsy on multiple endings in games, just because I don't know. It depends on how you activate them, because obviously the best ones are the best sort of, the high-minded, the high-level versions of choices and consequences is you do something now, and it's much later on that you actually have the repercussions for it. You don't even see it. However, which is fun for the first playthrough, but then when you play through it another time, I don't know, especially if they have a lot of different it's why I understand why game developers sort of take the easy way out and just sort of have like one route that sort of it splits off and then reconnects at a certain point anyways, and then maybe has another split, because trying to make the divergent sort of storylines would be extremely difficult. However, I think, I've said this plenty of times, so I'm probably repeating myself, but the nature of Pathologic, and I feel like it's something that game developers who want to have a narrative, who want to have a story that actually has choices and consequences, Pathologic has the fucking blueprint. And I do wonder if there's anyone else. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Time to get me some infected meat. Oh, yeah, and I don't even take it. I get one. Fuck. Is the easiest way to sort of get out of the model of, most games, the story doesn't advance until you advance it. Like, the characters just sort of hang out. You have to get this thing and go talk to this person and do this thing to keep the plot moving. Otherwise, the game sort of stays there. It's waiting for you. Pathologic has the answer for a narrative that allows just a multitude of different choices that have different consequences, which is, of course, that time just keeps moving. That you can fail quests completely and it just doesn't matter. You can fail main missions and it just doesn't matter. Time just keeps moving. And obviously a lot of you know, the choices with Pathologic, it's still restricted in that there's not a whole lot of divergence that you can have on the missions. Really, they usually just amount to not taking rewards, or you know, there's a couple where there's two different choices you can make, but it's I feel like I kind of wish that there was more long-standing problems that you could cause. Like if you just pissed off, like, and I don't want like a meter. I mean, meters are fun in games to mess with, but I don't want like a meter that's like, oh, you've got to have you've got reputation. That's about it. I kind of wish that reputation was played into a little bit more. There's one mission in this game that you have to have a high reputation to even activate, and I think that that's something that should. I wish that would play into it a little bit more. Whereas, like, if you have a really high reputation, that'll allow you to talk to people about certain things. They'll trust you. And on the other side too, because there's sort of the underside of this place, like Bad Grief, you know, might not want to talk to you. Like, if he's going to be doing something bad, he might not want to talk to you if your reputation's too high. You know, can't really trust you. I think that's a mechanic that could be used a lot more, especially for side quests. You know, so it's like you could even have like on one hand, if you've got low reputation, you can get Bad Grief side quests. If you got high reputation, you can get Lara Ravel side quest, something like that. Something just a little bit, something that will you know, affect what choices, you know, the side quests that you can do. And then of course, you know, so reputation, that would be kind of neat. The other thing too is that, you know, the actual speaking is important. There's ways that you can fail a quest by saying the wrong thing to the right person, and it's just like, they're done. They're not going to talk to you. So you have to reload. And you kind of have to know the temperament. Like, some people you can kind of abuse a little bit and they'll take it, but somebody like Big Vlad, like he will not take your shit. He doesn't fucking care. Okay, well, I think he's just gonna talk, so there you go.
It was a pointless manhunt by the governor. Ferocity doesn't make a blockhead smarter.
The kin is ready to follow your lines, O eldest of the Barracks. Is that so, sister? I never waste breath saying things I don't mean. My lines have brought me to a bloody path. Oh, you're looking for your sacrifice, aren't you? I know. How can I help you? I need a butcher. That's a weird thing for you to say. Do you really think that your father had such worthless creatures in mind? You're looking in the wrong place. A butcher is but a man. Why concern yourself with men? I need him for a purpose. Will you tell me? You know that I'm making a panacea. I need the tissue of one of the Bodo's children. What a ridiculous idea. It's not my place to judge what the Elder's family do, but you are a different case. You didn't grow up here. You only came back recently. I fear you've fallen under the Bachelor's influence. The prickly prick that'll bury us all. There's no way in hell I'm gonna help him, or his minions. Yet you are going to help me. No, Barack, I'm no fool. I can see the Bachelor standing behind your back. It is he who needs the panacea, not you. He wants to offer it to the powers that be along with someone's head. That is the price of his victory. You should find your own path. Pity. Am I done? Am I done talking to her? No. Oh, I think I'm gonna get a different line. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can get different. Not only do you get different choices, you can get different lines.
It was a pointless
All right, what do you want me to do? I want to know where to find a butcher. There are no more runaways in the town. The last ones were let out secretly this morning. They're planning to perform a rite and make a sacrifice of their own, though, and they went to the gatherers. Those moronic animals. Do they really believe they can guess the lines required for such a feat? Unthinkable. Which gatherer did they go to? That I do not know, but I think they're not interested in the gatherers themselves. They rather have business with the herb bride that lives with them. I do not know or care which one she's living with these days. Okay, I'll look for them. See, that's what I was talking about. That you just the first time I talked to her, I told Aspedy that I was I was doing this for The Bachelor, and she does not like The Bachelor apparently. So she said, fuck you. You're not getting anything." And then that's it. Like you would fail the quest because you said the wrong thing. You didn't realize that Aspedy did not like The Bachelor. If you don't pay attention, you can get fucked by that. It's fairly easy to get around. To be fair, like you can just be like, hey, just look up a fact and say, don't talk about this stuff. Don't. This person doesn't like that person. But that's interesting because it's very rough. It's very it's unsubtle how they sort of add that stuff. It's literally, what's the consequence of this person not liking that person? If you do something for them, they're gonna block you out. But that's which, since you can reload and save, it's kind of easy to get around, but it's still pretty. I like it. That sort of stuff is interesting because then it pays to listen to the characters, to pay attention to what they're saying, because that's going to play into it. If I'd paid more attention, I would have known that Aspedy doesn't really like The Bachelor. And so then I would know not to say that stuff. Just small things. You don't have to have like a huge list of stuff that you need to pay attention to. Just sort of very basic, broad characters is enough. So what I was thinking of, and so like that you could, but I would say I would rather. What would be interesting is a couple times. Like if you did that, like if you told Aspedy about helping The Bachelor, boom, there I go, down the stairs. Oh, this sucks. I gotta do it all. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna talk over it again. But if I pissed off Aspedy, then every
always turn out to be true. Don't mess with Earth. Seriously, why is no one being buried?
It's a weird question. Yeah, that would be interesting to have, like, if you piss off Aspedy by saying the wrong thing, or like getting on her nerves, like you wouldn't need a meter or anything like that. It's just like, well, now it'd be interesting to be able to piss off certain characters, and then you would have to. Some missions would be undoable, probably side missions. Main missions, I would say you would have to do them in a different way. So you'd have to do no Aspedy run. She doesn't like you. Which, and that would be a perfect, and that's the thing that I hate about a lot of visual novels or a lot of walking simulators, is none of them take any of this stuff into account. Like if you want to have a walk and talk, where there's no fighting at all, I would be fine with that if you did you take Pathologic, remove any of the combat or the survival aspects, and you could have an interesting talking simulator. Just walking around solving problems. And it would I think that would also be a good simulator. Instead of doing puzzles, you'd have character interactions. I think chicks would be into that. I think chicks would be into, imagine like a virtual reality soap opera where you play as one of the characters. Well, I don't know. I wonder. I feel like because the chicks really like The Sims, typically, and they like being above everything, sort of moving things around. So I wonder if it would work being just one character that moves through these other characters. But you could sort of play as like a blank slate. And there's all these, you're basically helping all of these other characters like a big soap opera where it's over the top and goofy as shit. But it's got that time is forever moving forward where you're going to miss things. But if you're in one place as opposed to another place, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to take different missions and stuff. Everybody's lives should be interconnected, but also separate. So, you might be hanging out with one person a whole lot and helping them. And that means that there's these other storylines that you'll know about if it involves that person you're hanging around, but you won't get the full story. So, if you're hanging around just one person, you're going to have their side of the story. And when they get mad at somebody else or somebody else gets mad at them and they've got to have you like, whose side are you going to choose? Depending on what you've seen, you might choose one or the other. Just simple stuff like that. I can't imagine. And then all you have is just, again, a time that's just moving forward constantly. It doesn't stop. And if you just stay out of people's, it's basically, if you stay out of people's lives, they end up certain ways. I don't think, like, obviously, it's like not everyone's going to get like broken up or get a divorce just because you don't interfere. But you're able to have, and you interfering in certain ways should also have a negative effect that you might cause two people to break up. But that might cause, but again, as life does, that doesn't mean it's the end state. And you might, if two people get broken up, they might end up getting with two other people. And, who knows, maybe they just weren't right for each other and they're actually happier with these other people. Stuff like that. That'd be fucking great. I would actually be interested in something like that if somebody actually took that kind of time. Obviously, it would involve a shit ton of writing and figuring all that out. But I mean, if you want to make strides, and if you want to make video games that are pushing the envelope, like it's gonna take a lot of work. Like, what do you want? And they always talk about like, oh, I wish there was games where you didn't have to shoot people. Yeah, but like those end up being just like puzzle games. They end up being like, walking simulators where nothing's really happening. You're just sort of experiencing things rather than interacting with them.
You are your father's son. You who knows the lines. You know how to liberate flesh. Open this woman up for us.
What for?
Her juices nourish the steppe. She is full of Mother Bodo's warmth. We want to quench the earth's thirst for blood with hers to stop the death.
Will a kin accept me if I perform the rite?
You will be rewarded. You will do a good deed. You will be loved and respected. Our children will grant you meat and even bread.
I don't need your children's meat. I'm not gonna kill the girl.
Then our children will die.
Nonsense. You're biased.
You've been brought up away from home, Onion, and you have forgotten the laws that your wise father has always abided by. If you open her up by the right, as you can, it will do good. It will help. And we will respect you as we respected your father.
So, I'll have a better reputation if I killed the girl.
Yes, you have the best reputation possible. Bring Mother Bodo's warmth back to her, and the vein will reward you.
Will you accept me as my father's heir after the sacrifice?
If the sacrifice helps.
Is that so?
We respect your knowledge, Onion. We know the simple lines of bull flesh, but the secret lines of human flesh are concealed from us.
Okay. I will open this girl up for you.
Are you the only son of Onion Barak, the elder of your kin, and heir to the leadership in the kin?
Yes, I am Barak.
Have you come to open my flesh along the Ragi line?
What do you mean?
They want to feed the steppe with my blood to stop the plague. but I'm not strong enough for the earth to accept their sacrifice as sufficient. Please make them go away.
You have the boon of fertility, don't you?
The steppe loves me and grants me herbs. I can call white whip with my songs, and brown tweer is lured by the warmth of my breath. Black tweer is abundant if I give my juices to the earth in winter.
Will tweer become rarer if you die?
Of course it will. Now and forever. I wanted to give birth to a daughter in 9 years so that she'd take my warmth and become a bride in my stead. I am the only one to call herbs out of Sook's gut until then. Don't kill me, please. I will be more used to you alive.
I am not so sure about that. Let them take their blood, and I will take something else. You are about to come back to the earth. Prepare yourself. Well, I guess I'm gonna kill her. Yep, there we go. I'm a murderer now. Full on, straight up, but I got it, and that is great. All right, Yokijiro's coming up next. Yokijiro's coming up next, then Pixel Demon, and then Midnight Sweats right here on Virtual Light Emissions, a part of Solid State Unlimited.
You are your father's son. You who knows the lines. You know how to liberate flesh. Open this woman up for us.
Let the earth be thick with her blood.
Yogi.
Very fine handiwork. The
Oh,
model
no.
maker even wrote the name of the ship on the tiny life preservers. But the winter garden at the back of the saloon is missing, and the stern deck looks different. It was obviously made before the ship was remodeled.
Uh-huh.
Maybe one of the crew whiled away the long nights at sea building the model. Only someone with a lot of time and a love of the original could build such a thing.
I completely forgot about her because she didn't seem like anything. So
Several journals
I
and
want to say it's a
magazines.
plot twist, I
Ah,
guess?
this looks
I don't
pretty
know.
interesting. Art and culture today. There's something about the exhibition. Unique masterpieces, exhibited for the first time together in their home country.
Sort of.
Tireless efforts of Baroness von Trebitz. No time for reading. I have to find the secret compartment in the Baroness's cabin.
So this is the medical center. Let's go. Let's try this.
Come in. How can I help you, young lady?
Are you the ship's doctor?
Yes, of course.
You see, that's what I thought, because you've got a uniform and you work in
What
the
the
medical
hell?
center.
Well spotted, young lady. My name is Dr. Gebhardt. How can I help you?
What are the other passengers like?
Listen, young lady, I do not really have time to chat right now. Today is my first day, and it is going differently than I had expected.
You do seem a little stressed. Maybe you should relax. Stress isn't good for you.
You're right. If there is
yeah,
nothing
this is
else
weird.
I can help you with.
But you weren't really helpful at all. Maybe I'll come back later. Bye now.
What the fuck? Okay. Weird.
We briefly discussed whether we should try to steal the second eye here on the ship. The lack of escape routes and the 10-centimeter thick door to the safe settled the question.
So it is in the safe.
Legrand is an important part of our plan. He's
No,
the
'cause
one who
the-
arrest Inch
it's not in the
end.
safe, the,
But there's still a lot to do before that happens.
The professor has it. Right? Yeah. So many twists and turns. I guess we'll go in here.
Wooden salad tongs, just small enough to carry around unseen.
I don't know what she's gonna do with them, but
I'm not an expert, but I think that Mr. Kreutzer really is a very skilled violinist. At least, I liked it, and the captain was certainly smitten.
he was right. His girlfriend would be interested. Mm-hmm.
A wonderful concert, wasn't it?
I wouldn't have expected you to be a connoisseur of classical music,
Because I'm American?
because you're young and friendly and radiant. Someone like you doesn't have to know a lot to get along well in life.
Shit, that's fucked up. Goodbye.
Do feel free.
Damn.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
She can't have meant you, Mr. Kreutzer.
Why don't you just let me have a conversation with the young lady?
I just wanted...
Did you count the rings on your fingers, my dear?
I think I'm going to stretch my legs.
But, Mr. Kreutzer, please stay. You simply must tell me more about your wonderful violin.
If you insist.
That was fucked up. Guess I can.
There seems to be tension between the violinist and the writer. I'd better not get involved.
Oh yeah, he stole her purse, right?
Lady Westmacott,
Yes.
are you easily prejudiced at your age?
In my long experience, there's often a core of truth at the center of every prejudice.
Prejudice is the reason of fools.
Was that written in the book you once read?
Oh, I've read many books. Good books.
But not my books, you mean to say.
You're a writer?
Mm-hmm.
Fucked.
What can I do for you, Miss...
Mayors. You know, I'm not planning on throwing myself at a man.
I'm glad to hear it. You have to work. Earn your own money.
Oh, I will. My grades are excellent, and I really want to study acting in New York.
None of my books has ever been made into a good film. The stories were twisted, shortened, and simplified so that even the dimmest fellow could follow them.
I want to do theater and travel. I speak 3 languages.
That would be 3 more than most people your age can speak. Do what you have to do.
That's fucked.
But stay away from bad men.
Is this your first trip on the Lydia?
That's quite enough. Life is too short for conversations like this. I do wish that rather delightful Swiss policeman had come along.
I heard you had an interesting trip on the train.
It was thrilling. I'm hoping for an encore. Perhaps in Cairo.
Mr. Kreutzer possesses impressive technique, don't you think?
He certainly does. His numerous playmates in Austria can tell you more about it than I.
You mean Mr. Kreutzer is a womanizer?
I'm not talking about cheap skirts. I'm talking about expensive clothes. A man like him needs funds to support his lifestyle. Just go over to him, my dear. Tell the maestro that your family is wealthy. You have everything he's looking for. Money and a pretty face.
Hold your tongue.
Mr. Kreutzer.
Damn.
Lady Westmacott, please.
Or did you have your eye on me, Mr. Kreutzer? Old, yes.
This is good
but
shit.
Rich.
Jezebel.
Oh. You just called her fucking Jezebel.
Mr. Kreutzer. Maestro.
Jesus. Oh man. Okay. This is good.
That's better.
This is good TV.
Freeloader.
You and Mr. Kreutzer, you seem to know each other.
Not really. But I know his type. Parasites who cling to the rich and famous and suck them dry. The young, misunderstood painter. The innovative writer who writes books that no one wants to read. The musical talent that has to be supported. The ladies and gentlemen of high society let the others use them and call themselves patrons. Another word for fool.
Didn't you finance archaeological excavations in the Near East and Egypt?
For my husband, and I was there myself. I catalogued items for him, and I didn't show him off like a trophy at cocktail parties, but my son was one of them, the worst kind. The kind that sucks not only the money, but also the life right out of a person.
May I take my leave?
You may.
It should get awkward. Time to go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, man. I don't want to talk to that guy. Or do I? No, I don't. I really don't. How do I get out? There we go.
The two of them seem to be in a private conversation. I'd better not disturb them. When Adil and I were following the professor in London, I was disguised. But that doesn't mean he won't recognize me now.
So they've been running this gig for a while. Alright, let's see what this guy says.
A handsome man and a talented musician, but he doesn't seem very happy. Hello, Mr. Kreutzer.
Do you want to have a go at me, like the old witch in there?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Now is not the best time.
I just wanted to tell you that I really loved your music, and that Lady Westmacott did not have the right to speak to you like that.
Really? How do you know? You don't know me.
Then, did she have the right?
No, she didn't. That cynical old witch enjoys exposing the weaknesses of others, although we all have them. She as well. She lusts for recognition and acts as though it weren't so disgraceful. She rejects prizes and awards with snide remarks, but she's angry when others receive them. She needs to know that she's better than others.
You seem to know her quite well.
I've only met her once or twice, but I know her son and some of her friends. One friend of hers supported me for a long time. No one is brave enough to say it to her face, but everyone hates her.
Her or her success? You're so talented. Why aren't you performing on the world's great stages?
Fate.
He doesn't have a YouTube channel.
Or bad luck. My parents opened every door for me and my sister and expected corresponding careers.
Over-ambitious parents who force their children to play music?
No, it wasn't like that. I loved it. I loved to play the violin. They didn't have to force me. I wanted to do it on my own. I thought I would achieve my goals if only I worked hard enough. But it was not to be.
What happened?
In a more dramatic story, I'd say that I broke my hand just before my big break, or that I was rejected because of my nationality or my name, or that I was brought down by a conspiracy. But nothing like that ever happened. I practiced like mad. Got better and better. Really good. But nothing happened. The right people never heard me. I was never in the right place at the right time. Can you imagine how it feels to always be on the cusp of a breakthrough? To be just one evening away from becoming an overnight sensation? To see how other, less talented violinists pass you by because you just aren't lucky enough?
How terrible.
For every star in the limelight, there are a dozen more that burn out unseen, fading month by month. I didn't want to be one of those people who waste their lives chasing dreams without realizing that they're unattainable. If I couldn't have the life that I always dreamt of, and that my family expected from me, then at least I could have the next best life.
The next best life?
Mansions, limousines, parties, everything you could wish for. Though none of it belongs to me.
The lady called you a freeloader.
An ugly word, but maybe not so far from the truth. I move with the rich and famous, and at first glance, I live exactly the life my father always wished for me. A carefree life, easygoing. And I play the violin, which I always loved to do.
But it's not really like that.
It's empty. My life is just a shell. A show, and everyone knows it. I loved something once, and I burned for it. But now, the violin is just an accessory for practicing my real profession.
And your family?
How could I ever look them in the eyes? A failed violinist who gave up.
What does the future hold for you?
Isn't it obvious? My hands are starting to shake from alcohol. What will be left once I lose my good looks? I'll have nothing then. And so I'll put an end to it all.
You can't say things like that.
With my father's pistol, I always have it with me. It's gone. Fate won't even grant me a quick death.
Shit.
Don't you think you can still make it?
No. It's too late now. The real question is, did I give up too quickly back then?
I don't know.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye, Mr. Kreutzer.
Fuck. Like, I don't know if some of you agree with his, well, I agree with his plight, I guess. Well, yeah, he talented, worked very hard, but, never got to be that great big thing. And he's right, he wasn't at, you're not at the right place at the right time. You weren't lucky, and in a way you have to be lucky sometimes. I've heard some people, like, I've asked them, like, how did you get, like, where you're at? And they're like, I got fucking lucky. So I agree with the statement. It's very interesting though. Like, these are side characters, really. Like, these aren't like the main characters, but in this little world, they're pretty developed, and I like it a lot. It's very interesting.
And a sweet odor. I
haven't played a game like
that
actually
sober for the rest of the trip.
I wouldn't say I don't really care about these characters. Like, I'm not like, oh fuck, I hope that guy doesn't die. I like their stories, you know, and I'm not invested. I hate when people use that. I want to be invested in the characters. I just want to know, and that doesn't necessarily mean I'm invested. You know, investing means that I want to take, like, I don't know, I want to take a chunk of something from me and put it into them. I just want to listen. That's completely different, I think.
The captain for a role model, and that they stay sober for the rest of the trip. He's sweating profusely, burst capillaries, and a sweet odor. I hope the crew doesn't take the captain for a role model, and that they stay sober for the rest of the trip. A deck chair in the sunshine on a cruise ship. I'd be a fool to miss out on that tomorrow, but I have to take care of my duties before I can relax in the sun. Ah, lovely big towel. I hope tomorrow I'll have a chance to sunbathe and enjoy the rest of the trip.
Okay, he didn't stare at me. Whew.
He has the enviable talent of being able to sleep anywhere, anytime. He once fell asleep on a cable car and only woke up after he'd already gone up the mountain and back down again. It happened pretty fast between us. It was magic when we first met.
Oh god.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Oh shit.
And he can be very charming.
Wasn't expecting that term.
Daddy wasn't at all amused when I brought him home, mind, but I don't think he'd have been satisfied with anyone. I don't like wearing hats, but they do fit the role. And I have to admit that the day in London when we shopped for Patricia Mayers was a lot of fun. Normally I don't carry so many things around, but it would have been suspicious if I'd come aboard with nothing but a rucksack whilst pretending to be the daughter of a wealthy family. I got this necklace from my father. It's supposed to remind me that money isn't the most important thing in life. If all you've got is this penny, as well as family and friends, then you're a very rich girl, he said. I'll take it with me. It'll bring me luck.
Huh.
I always try to carry as few personal items as possible. If my things are ever searched, they won't reveal my true identity.
Makes sense, makes sense.
We booked this cabin because it's centrally located. Easy to duck in whenever we need to. Of course,
Smart.
The fact that it's a first-class cabin with a huge bathroom and shower had nothing to do with it.
Sure.
As soon as I've swapped the jewels, I'll treat myself to a hot shower, and then we'll see how the evening progresses.
Ha ha ha.
As soon as I've swapped...
Okay, so, damn. You know, we're actually pretty close to the end of this game. So, damn. I think we got maybe about 2 more, but we're gonna have to end it now. So, shit. Tomorrow we have, it's Friday the 13th, so we're gonna play a spooky game. Nothing, like, crazy. Nothing, yeah, nothing crazy. Just a game, different game. Just, it's Friday the 13th, so I want to play a horror game. I don't know what game yet, though. Shit. Anywho, bye.
Solid State Empire.
Disappointment of life affects everyone. You shouldn't feel alone. The King Corp has a solution you are after. Abradoxin. Take the pill. Or after. Take Abradoxin. Abradoxin. Take the pill. Dream forever. With Abradoxin. Always.
Do not refresh your browser. I, Pixel Demon, have taken full control of this stream in order to play mildly racist games. Hey, if this game is somehow offensive to you, as he says this in the game, all right? He says this in the game, so it's not racist. He says, Confucius say, fuck you, dude. Alright? Can you guess what game that is? Huh? Can you guess for a second, a quick second, just a no? Hey, it's all good, cause we're about to play this motherfucking game right here. It's called Shadow Warrior. And let's go ahead and go for nope, we're gonna play the full version. Our skill level is of course gonna be let's go with Who Wants Wang?
Who wants some wang? Lo Wang comfort, you little snake coward.
Ooh. Alright.
Banzai!
We got a machine gun. Alright. Hang on, dudes. Alright, let's continue with this shit.
Row your boat gently down to the stream. Oh, I think my dinghy hanging out.
So I've never played this game past like I don't know, the second level, I think. Ooh, that's right. I looked it up on GameFAQs, and I have to jump out of there. Shit! Oh fuck! Whoa! There's one more fucker here. Oh shit! Shit! Oh. Either my aiming sucks dick, or where the fuck is my health? There you go. Now I'm gonna play like that. That's a bit better. 73. So if you can't tell, this game was made by the same people that made Doom, and that's why this game looks like shit. Oh, look at the graphics. The graphics look like shit, bro. Oh, what the fuck was that about? It's like something open. What opened? Something opened. Whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Or am I? Let's see, can I use it? Oh shit. I don't know what I just threw. Fuck.
I like sword. That's a personal weapon.
Oh man, I don't wanna. Fuck. What the fuck does this do?
Row your boat.
Can I just jump out?
Oh, I think my dinghy hanging out.
Yeah, see? How come some take fucking longer to kill? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh shit. Did he just fucking kill himself? What the fuck? It's because he saw the true awesome power of Pixel Demon. And he was like, oh shit. Oh fucker! See? Wait, I gotta hold on, how do I fucking it ain't a pixel plays unless we go to the fucking who knows, who cares, just fucking play this game.
Proud Mr. Wu.
But joking aside, this game was made by the people behind. There you go. That's what I was trying to find.
Ancient Chinese secret.
This game was made from the people behind Duke Nukem. Oh shit! Gotta kill me some demon. Well, it's like a one-hit kill thing? That's pretty neat. Oh man, this shit is way too slow. Oh, come on, fucker. Hey. Sorry. There you go. That's much better. I like the little blood effect. Oh, fuck! See?
Low and comfort, you little snake coward.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You kill yourself. That way you win every time.
Your boat gently down to the stream. Oh, I think my dinghy hanging out.
Come on, fuck. What? Did he fucking die? Hey. I'm telling you, people committing suicide over me being way too cool for school and shit. Oh shit. Ooh, that looks safe. Oh, there's an air meter. So I have played the remake, but only a little bit. Oh fuck! Aw man, I don't think I made it. Am I gonna make it? Shit! What the fuck happened there?
Low and comfort, you little snake coward.
Wish I had free aim. Is there free aim? Let's see. Mouse menu. Mouse aiming. Alright, let's see what happens there. Fuck it. I hope he's dead again. Yup, he's dead. I always wonder how developers feel about when shit like that happens. What the fuck?
Alright,
I'm gonna start cheating. I'm gonna start cheating real soon. What the fuck?
Row your boat gently down to the stream. Oh, I think my dinghy hanging out.
Son of a bitch. Oh, these fuckers are way more aggressive now. Alright, get me out of here. Alright. This is how the other times it was just practice, fucker. this is really how you beat this game, alright? I'm gonna show you the tricks of the trade. Right now. You know, I think the reason, like, this feels good. I haven't really played a lot of the game yet, but I think the reason why Doom levels feel so good is because they were focused on fun rather than, oh, this is a castle and so the castle has to look cool, you know? Like the marine base, it doesn't look like a marine base at all. It fucking looks weird. What's the button there? Oh, that's it? Man, fuck. Fuck you. And what I think what they're trying to go for, or what Duke Nukem as well. I'm not saying they're bad games. They're great games, but what they tried to do is they tried to They tried to go for the whole, oh, this is a pyramid, so it has to look like the inside of a pyramid, you know. And oh fuck, I think I'm gonna stay right here, dudes. I'm gonna name it Shithead. Yes. All right. That's part of a. Also today, a lot of bad level design. Like that's the reason why, you know. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! Come on, dude. Oh shit. Yes, load up, shithead. So if you're an aspiring game dev, oh fuck, keep that in mind. That you don't have to follow the rule of it's a pyramid, so it has to look like a pyramid. Cause then you'll end up making shit. Focus more on what would the player feel is fun. You know? A while ago, like I know I'm always praising like Doom a lot, but what the fuck do you want me to do, you know? Like Doom is one of the best fucking games ever made. Made by a group of developers that you'll never see the likes of again. Oh shit. Wait, what? Oh no! The good thing is that I'm here still. Yeah, the dev team. You will never get another dev team like that in a million years, and I'll be surprised if in the next 10 years, because it's been almost 30 years since. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, that's fucking cheating! Hang on. I gotta make a phone call. Cause fuck this shit. I gotta make a fucking phone call. Hold on, let's see. 3D Realms. Alright. Alright. It's ringing. Hello? Oh shit, hang on.
Hello?
Hello? Hey, is this Randy Bitchford?
Hey, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, hey. I got something to say to you. Fuck you.
Are you real?
Bitch. Alright, that's it. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell him that this game sucked. Shit. I guess I gotta call him again. Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, I'll probably call him again, alright? Whoa, that was cool. Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna call him again. Hang on, give me a second. I gotta pause this game. Give me a second. I got him on speed. I got him on speed dial now. Hang on.
Hello?
Hey! Hey, I just want to say, you're gay.
Yeah?
Alright, that's it. Oh, fuck, I forgot to tell him again that this game sucks.
I like sword. That's a personal weapon.
Hey, I'm not homophobic, alright? The joke there is that, I'm ignorant. Alright? That's the joke. Ooh, how do I get up there? Oh, shit. He just stands there when he gets hit. Oh! Look. It's funny. Fuck, how do I get up there, dude? Fuck it. Oh shit. Oh, I don't got it. Oh fuck. Oh, don't get near me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh shit, there's another ape. The way he stands is fucking hilarious. Oh shit. I'm starting to think Randy Pitchford is hacking into this hit. Let's see. Oh shit. Let's try another thing. The silver key. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Did he shoot me? What the fuck was that about? Whoa! Is he gonna come back to... Oh, fuck. Ooh, I got a gold key. I don't want a gold key though. I think I need a silver key. Oh shit!
Sayonara, scumbag.
Oh, what the fuck? Can somebody tell me how the fuck that happened?
I love the shuriken.
You know what? Sometimes... Oh. You know what, guys? Sometimes you just gotta follow the way of the Oracle. The Oracle once said, Neo's gonna kick some ass. He's gonna Neo's gonna kick some serious ass. That's what that old black lady said in the movie. So now we gotta do what she says. We gotta do it the way The way of Neo. Oh shit! Ooh. And then we're gonna fucking kill this fucker right here. And then we're gonna Shiruk in this bitch. Or I guess not. That's right, fucker. Oh, I'm hearing some weird noises over here. That's right. The way of Neo is the only path we can take. For it is written in the Matrix. It's written in the Matrix. That Neo will be the one that will save this Chinese man. Look at that. Oh, fuck! Whatever, dude. I'm over this game. Brandon Bitchford? Fuck you.